The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that a shocking event will take place in the new week. Jack's death is becoming shocking news throughout the town of LA. Not only does Jack's mysterious death stop, but the fact that he is rumored to be Luna's biological father also begins to reveal itself, making the plot suffocating with a series of tangled family secrets. Below are all the detailed developments, drama, and cold calculations that can upset all plans. Jack's death is revealed to happen in the new week, and this information creates a huge shock for the entire town. The reason why everyone is shocked is not only because Jack is a famous person, but also because the circumstances of his death are too unusual. Especially at the same time, the news that Jack is Luna's father is buzzing among insiders. Before the tragedy happened, many rumors confirmed that Jack had a secret relationship with Poppy. Since then, Luna is believed to be his illegitimate child. Taking advantage of this suspicion, Lee, who was deeply involved with Jack's family, questioned him. And finally, Lee forced Jack to admit that Luna was his biological daughter. It was that answer that made Lee decide to reveal this shocking secret, opening the door to all the storms. The matter became more intense when Bill accidentally overheard the conversation between Lee and Poppy, through which Bill discovered that Poppy had an ambiguous relationship with Jack, his sister's husband. Lee was angry and did not understand why Poppy could sleep with her sister's husband, leading to the birth of Luna. This was not only a mistake in the past, but also an indirect cause of many other tragedies. According to Lee, Poppy hid Luna's affair and background. This caused Luna to misunderstand, leading to her killing Tom and Hollis, innocent people in the previous mysterious murder case. Poppy burst into tears when admitting everything. She did not want to reveal the secret just because she was afraid that Lee would know her terrible past. But the consequences of that lie are now too great. Many lives are destroyed and family relationships are increasingly broken. Bill, who accidentally heard the entire conversation, could not believe his ears. These revelations were beyond imagination, forcing him to face many complicated relationships, especially the one related to Luna, the girl who was being held captive in Bill's house. Originally just wanting to find Poppy, Bill suddenly learned of Luna's secret origin. He immediately returned home to talk to Luna, hoping she would understand the truth. Luna was shocked to learn that Jack, the man she hated so much, was her biological father. The whole world seemed to collapse before Luna's eyes because she did not want to have any connection with Jack. In a state of disorientation, Luna declared that she did not want to be Jack's daughter. She wanted to be considered a daughter by Bill and wanted to completely change her identity. The long-standing bond between Bill and Luna now became even more complicated when feelings of responsibility and the line between right and wrong were both turned upside down. The conflicts piled up and pushed Luna down a dark path. Instead of facing the truth, Luna chose to take revenge on Jack for all the pain and hurt she was suffering. Bitterly realizing that Jack was her biological father, Luna could not accept this man. She blamed all the sins and tragedies of her life on Jack. According to Luna, killing Jack was the answer to her days of suffering. Luna began to make a methodical plan, taking advantage of opportunities to interact or Jack's weaknesses to take him down. The malice arose when Luna saw Jack as the source of all sins, including the fact that she had murdered Tom and Hollis. If Luna's plan succeeded, Jack's death would not only be a loss for the family, but also entail many consequences for the company and other complicated relationships. Lee, Poppy, Bill would all be caught up in this bloody and hateful spiral. No one would escape being implicated. Jack's death, combined with Luna's murderous intentions, promises to shake up every corner of the story. New questions begin to arise. How will he react if Luna admits to her plan to kill her father? Will Bill dissuade Luna or stand by her despite her dangerous behavior? Will Poppy be able to make amends for her past mistakes, or will she be consumed by guilt? How will the entire town of LA cope with this huge shock? Each character in The Bold and the Beautiful is in an unprecedentedly difficult situation, with family, friends, and lovers on the brink of collapse. In particular, Luna's journey to the truth and her determination to avenge her loss opens up a dramatic high, which could lead to a tragic climax. Jack's departure and a series of secrets surrounding Luna's identity are the big highlights of the new week in The Bold and the Beautiful. Past mistakes, along with a series of conspiracies being pushed to their peak, make it difficult for the audience to predict what terrible events will happen next. Each character will stand at a crossroads of fate, forced to choose between truth and lies, love and hatred, and face a series of cruel events that could rob them of all their faith and future. All promise a series of tense episodes, making viewers unable to take their eyes off the screen. Luna was under house arrest at Bill's house with a tracking device attached to her leg. However, hatred and obsession with revenge pushed her to carry out an extremely dangerous plan. That night, when Bill was fast asleep, Luna carefully removed the tracking device and placed it on the bed to make it seem like she was still lying still. Removing the tracking device clearly showed Luna's determination. She was willing to trade everything as long as she could achieve her ultimate goal of killing Jack, whom she believed was the cause of all the tragedies. To avoid being detected by Bill, Luna deliberately left the tracking device in a familiar place, disguising herself as if she was sleeping. She believed that Bill would not suspect anything because he still thought the device was working normally. Before leaving the house, Luna put on a full body cover, ensuring that no one could recognize her. She also turned off her phone, only keeping in touch with Jack through a strange number to arrange a meeting place. All showed that Luna had calculated everything in detail, just waiting for the opportunity to carry out her cruel plan. Receiving a call from a strange number, Jack was half believing but still stimulated by the promise of a shocking secret. It was curiosity that made him agree to meet the mysterious woman, not expecting that he was walking into a death trap. Luna chose a deserted place, out of sight and convenient for both attack and escape. This made Jack even more cautious, but he still moved forward out of curiosity, wanting to know what the secret was. While Jack was still bewilderedly observing the surroundings, Luna quietly approached from behind, pulled out a knife and stabbed him repeatedly. Her bold actions showed that she had been planning to kill him for a long time, without any hesitation or regret. Luna stabbed Jack many times until he collapsed, without a single unnecessary movement. She appeared cold and skillful to the point of being creepy. It could be seen that Luna's mentality at this time was completely clouded by hatred. Jack did not have time to resist or call for help. He died in a state of shock, not understanding why he was murdered. After committing the crime, Luna cleaned up the evidence and arranged the scene to make it look like Jack stabbed himself. She wanted to turn the incident into a suicide to distract the police and Bill. After completing the task, Luna quickly returned to Bill's house. Thanks to the darkness and the deserted location, she avoided the attention of others. When she returned to her room, Luna continued to pretend to be asleep to avoid any suspicion. The next morning, Luna woke up with a calm expression as if she had never left the house. She still maintained an emotionless face, avoiding any scrutiny from Bill or anyone else. Her calm behavior after committing the crime showed that Luna had gradually lost her conscience. From killing Tom, Hollis, and now Jack, she was increasingly addicted to crime, determined to eliminate anyone who got in her way. The next morning, Bill received the bad news that Jack had died, and the initial report showed that he seemed to have stabbed himself. This information shocked Bill because Jack had just been involved in a series of troubles related to Luna and Poppy. Bill had known some secrets about Jack before, but he did not expect everything to end so quickly and cruelly. As soon as he heard the news, Bill felt that the death was too unusual. He knew that Jack was not the type of person who was weak or easily given up on life. In addition, Bill was even more concerned when Luna had shown hatred for Jack, although the identity of father and son was still controversial. Although Luna has not yet made it public, Bill clearly feels the hatred she has for Jack. If Bill discovers that the tracking device on Luna's leg has been broken, suspicion may fall on her. A person who has just learned that his biological father has passed away should have a stronger reaction, but Luna is too calm. Although he has no clear evidence to begin suspecting Bill, the investigation and the following secrets promise to push the film to a climax where every hidden corner will be exposed sooner or later. Jack's death is not just a single incident, but also entails countless consequences for all the characters. With her clever staging ability, Luna can temporarily escape suspicion. But once Bill or the police find any loopholes, she will have to face justice. Bill is facing a great difficulty. Will he develop feelings or responsibility for Luna to the point of wanting to protect her unconditionally? Or will he choose justice and hand her over to the police? Jack's death will certainly affect Lee, Poppy, and even those involved in the past. Will they find any new clues or evidence to destroy this suicide drama staged by Luna? All of this is creating a big knot, pushing the story of the bold and the beautiful to the peak of tension. Each character must struggle between truth and lies, between hatred and morality, between personal feelings and the duty of justice. The fatal stab to Jack is an important turning point, clearly revealing the cruel nature that Luna has gradually revealed. While Bill, Lee, Poppy, and the entire town of LA are still shocked by the news of Jack's suicide, the real culprit is calmly hiding the crime. The big question now is, can Bill find the clues that Luna is the murderer? Will past crimes such as Luna's murder of Tom and Hollis soon come to light? What will Luna's fate be if the truth is revealed? The next episodes will certainly contain countless dramatic confrontations, revealing how the characters face the cruel truth. From there, the bold and the beautiful promises to enter a new, even more dramatic phase, where every mistake and lie can be paid for with tears and even with life.